Alright, this is Derek with OCDGone7days.com, and I wanted to put a little OCD lesson for you. Now, I brought these glasses for a reason, okay? These are glasses I had laying around. What they have is yellow lenses, and when you put them on, it changes the way the whole world looks, okay? So when you're going around with OCD, it's like, imagine when you're still suffering with OCD, you're looking at everything through the OCD lenses, okay? And that's what you think the world looks like, because that's what you see. But when you start to become OCD free, you start to see the world for what it really is. And it's much different. It's a much better, brighter world, okay? So what I would like to help you to understand today is about looking at the world. The lenses through which you look at the world will change the way that the world is to you, okay? Not only will it change the way it looks, but it will change the world itself for you, okay? So what I'd like you to understand is the lenses that we're talking about here is attitude, okay? The attitude. If you wake up and you're like, my day is gonna be horrible, you know those people, right? They're very, just angry and stubborn, and they're like, oh, my life is horrible, the day sucks, it's crappy, the weather is horrible, it's too hot, it's too cold, it's too medium. It's all those things, right? You know people like that, just the negative people. No matter what happened, it's something bad. Oh, I won the lottery, oh, I'm gonna have to pay all these taxes, you know what I mean? Then you have the other people that if it's raining, they're like, you know what, thank God for the rain, all right. Now my garden's gonna grow real well. Or if it's snowing, cool, we'll be able to make some snow angels, what up? Stuff like that. They just party. If it's summertime, you know what, great, we're gonna go to the beach, awesome. Their attitude, which one do you think has a better life? And is anyone forcing these people, the negative person, to be negative? They have the same circumstances. The negative person has the same circumstances as the positive person, yet the positive person is happy. Okay, so this is something that I learned from my mother-in-law, which is simply this. Don't worry, be happy, okay? That's totally biblical, by the way, it's awesome. But people that are positive, whether they're religious or not, doesn't matter. Like, you're positive and you choose to look at the world through great, awesome lenses, okay? Not negative ones, but positive, but just pop the positive lenses on and be like, oop, I'll trade in the OCD ones and throw those away. Put on some positive glasses and be like, oh, right, now things are starting to look cool, So you experience the world, the way that you look at it, the way that you act. Your attitude is the only thing that you have control over. You say, well, Derek, I control going to work. Well, not really. Someone could crash into you, your brakes could malfunction, your engine could stop, and now you're not going to work all of a sudden. So, yeah, you can make a decision to go to work, but there's a lot of things at play. But the only thing that cannot be, your attitude is the only thing that you really have control over, okay? Is that you can choose to look at things in a positive way, okay? And I guess the only way someone could change that is if they inject you with enough chemicals that you're not even yourself, but it would take a lot. The bottom line is the only thing we really have control over is our attitude, okay? Because if your car breaks down, you could be like, oh, this is the end of the world, or you could be like, you know what? Great, this gives me time to, listen to an audiobook, or this gives me time to, this is reminding me, you know what, I did know that I had to fix the brakes in my car, and I put it off, and now I have an excuse to fix the brakes and get the car where it needs to be, and it's a good lesson for me to learn. So your attitude is very important, okay? And one of the best ways to have a better attitude, which helps with OCD tremendously, is to subject yourself to positive things. Go to church, go to events that are fun, like the Tough Mudder and other things, or picnics or clubs. Just go to places that are positive, or join clubs that are positive. Okay, work in environments that are positive. At the end of the day, you could volunteer and you could help people. Just anything that's positive. At the end of the day, watching good shows, listening to good music, stuff that makes you feel good, hanging out with good friends and making an effort to hang out with people, get to know people, okay? So that's the lesson that I wanted to impart with you today. you know, in therapy and all the other stuff, they just try to have you focus on all these weird techniques and all these things like, you know, why don't we make you, you know, let's make you desensitized to this or that. And actually the way they do that is horrific, okay? So at the end of the day, what you want to do is understand that if you learn how to control your attitude, you're gonna have a leg up when you finally get serious about beating OCD, and you decide that every day you don't want to suffer, and you realize, okay, I'm going to take action. One way that can help you to make that realization is to change your attitude about things. Now, I teach you in depth how to change your attitude in my program as well. You know, so it's just up to you to decide, like, when is the perfect time to stop beating OCD. And I would say today is the perfect time to make that decision to stop beating OCD. So you can take off the OCD glasses and put on some OCD-free glasses. Okay? That way the days, instead of looking bleak and horrible, they can be positive and happy. Okay? And this can happen in the worst times of OCD, I promise you. Okay? And all of that is in the training that's below. But I just want to pass this lesson on to you. You can use it, apply it in your life, and if you want more in-depth training and a whole program put together so you don't have to keep guessing, and you can actually make a massive life change and get OCD under control, the program is available for you down below. All right? So until then, have a blessed day, and you can rewind the lesson if you want to. And we'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye.